Um, there's another, I think, probably even bigger issue to talk about, which is um, when you're talking about ad spend, should you also be including firstly you want to subtract out remarketing budgets, right? So that's got nothing to do with, by definition, with new customer acquisition. So you want to subtract out that. You also want to be subtracting, and this is the part that gets a little bit fuzzy, I would say. What do you do with branded terms? Because in general, how many non-branded terms, it's kind of safe to say that those are very targeted towards new to brand acquisition, right? People just searching for, I don't know, best vitamin A supplements or whatever it is, right? If people are searching for specific brands, they could be new to brand, but there's also a very high chance that they're not new to brand. They've bought it before and they want to buy it again. So there's a few journeys they can take if you want to make a repeat order. You can go into your order history and buy again, which is actually what I do. You can subscribe and save, I guess, right, for a bunch of these ones. Or you could just put the branded term in, right, and search for it and buy it that way around. And the biggest frustration I've had whenever I talk to the Amazon Ads API team for years now, it's always been, there's been no actual way to connect the ads data to the retail data in that very, very specific way. So you can't actually say this very, very specific ad converted at this very specific time, and therefore we can match it to this very specific order. And so I'm probably getting a little bit too much into the weeds with all of this, but that basically means you're left with like these branded terms, which you're not quite sure what to do with them. How much of that is new to brand and how much of it isn't? Remarketing is safe to say you can remove that. Non-branded, it's safe to say you should include that. But then the middle ground is kind of what do you do with branded? The Amazon Marketing Cloud, interestingly, is starting to solve some of these problems, because on the AMC, for those listeners, I guess the Amazon Marketing Cloud is sort of a new product, but it's really interesting that it can, it's not exactly tying the dots that it was this ad in this specific order ID, but you can get a better sense of that middle ground there around how many of my branded terms are contributing to new to brand versus repeats. So it's a very long way of me answering your question, but not when you talk about all your ad spend, it's not always the case that it's all your ad spend.
Yes, yes.